Yeah. Since deflection is easier, it's always hard to say sorry. But I apologize. Took a single moment for me to trip up, now I lost a good woman, all because I allowed my urges to cloud my thoughts. Wish I didn't have to pay for it, but nothing is free, everything of course. It's either consequence or reward, or just life overall. Baby girl, I'm sorry.
So Remar and I go back a long way. Since 2012 I started managing him as an artist. So we have over 13 years experience working together, and then beyond the artistry, we actually molded very well together as friends and became very close friends. So we kept our friendship alive with the, with the friendship. And we find that with the music, we were both on the same page of how we wanted to progress with music.
Can't blame this on being indecisive, but what's clear to your eyes is I played stupid games to serve stupid prizes. Silly me, calling myself a big stepper. Now you're the one that's walking away. R.I.P. to my pride, trying to find the words to say. You hate that oh so familiar line. I can't go back in time. Might not agree with this notion, but as a man I don't cheat with emotion.
I think the reaction we're getting from it is a pretty good reaction. We had done a collaboration before with Conscience. That was also a pretty good song, and I think this here is actually getting a bit more traction than the one we did with Conscience. So I would say this is a good turnout so far for it. The focus for me is to make sure that Remar, gets the recognition that he deserves and to get on the mainstream world market, so to speak. You talk about a good point there, like being in the backgrounds and that kind of thing. I think for real creatives, like the joy to see like your work come to life. And I find with me, I'm also the director for Beepat, that's my main job. Artist management and also video production in terms of directing has been a passion more for me. So I find that, once you get to see it come together, that's more like, rewarding.
Nigy Boy was here last May to perform for the Unforgettable concert with Burna Boy. And our first meeting and interaction was me and my creative consulting agency putting together a video for him called Karma. So for context, this was done, they gave me a call on Thursday evening and said that they wanted to start shooting a video Saturday morning. So pulled everything together, logistics, scripting, everything. And I really feel like because with the quickness that we were able to move and to get that out, they appreciated that, and so the relationship then stemmed into producing music. And Ridwan, who's the producer of this song, and was also the producer of Karma, was the one that put everything together. So it was probably in June. Yeah, it was probably in June at that time we started to have like the discussions about music and what we would want to create, something that would be comfortable for him, something would be comfortable for me in terms of musical style and content and everything. So started writing, he sent me his part, I got it, listened to it, and I happened to be in Miami at that time, around a good friend that I was most comfortable with recording with, because your recording engineer and your barber is on the same level. You don't want like anybody like cutting your hair. You don't want anybody recording your vocals.
Walking away, R.I.P. to my pride, trying to find the words to say. You hate that oh so familiar line. I can't go back in time. Might not
like I said, everything that I write and that I create musically, it is from an autobiographical standpoint. Is it real time? Not always, because whenever I'm going through something, whether good or bad, I'm not able to kind of like put all of my thoughts together, what I want to say, how it makes me feel at the set time. This is something that I often do like in retrospect, and this song was no different. So the line that has everybody talking, that as a man I don't cheat with emotions, yeah, that's an actual thing that I said. Is it something that 2025 Remar would say? Probably not, because time's gone by, he said it and the reaction wasn't very good. But yeah, situation very real to me, very real to me. The first conversations that we had for anything creatively started with video, not even music. So yeah, we just spoke the same language instantly. And as far as the experience with working with Nigy, you know, it's often said that sometimes when someone loses one sense, like the others are amplified. Well, I just feel like him being visually impaired, his entire personality is just so amped up.
You don't have to forget what I did. I live with the regret and the shame. I just pray that your heart has a space to take me once again, God.
And I think that this is just another piece like into that puzzle, and that helps to feed into the positive narrative, right? That we could do it right here. Part of the video was shot here in Guyana, and it was shot and produced and scripted and edited by a Guyanese team. So we can do it right here in terms of like geographical location. We can do it right here in terms of the talent. We don't need to leave here, right? And with the boom that our country has been seeing, I mean, since, you know, the discovery of oil and everything over the last couple of years, I think like that boom and all eyes being on us and the country transforming, it's transforming in more senses than one. So economically, socially, culturally, the arts, everything, right? So I am happy that I can say 5 or 10 years from now that I had a hand in contributing to that shift.
What's done is done.